Hi guys, welcome to this free webinar. I am so happy and excited that you're here. Over the next 60 minutes or so, we're going to go over how to build a wildly successful business as a graphic designer, and I'm going to teach you how to win good paying clients without hiring a mentor or business coach. I'm going to teach you how to earn more and hustle less in your design business. And we're going to diagnose what is working and what isn't in your business. Or if you're not fully in business yet, I'm going to teach you how to avoid certain things. And we're going to find out what is stopping you from growing your design business and getting it to that next level. Let me just turn off my video because it'll get a little distracting. So I hope you're ready. We've got a lot of awesome content to go through.
Before we do, I just want to make sure that you're in the right place. So if you've done some paid design work, but you're struggling to earn consistent income in your design business, you're in the right place. If you're sick of staying in your job with a capped income, your 9-to-5 job or your retail job, and you're ready to find an easier and more reliable way to grow and scale your design business, you're in the right place. Or if you want a proven step-by-step system in place that allows you to easily win high-paying clients and earn consistent 5K and 10K plus month after month, you're in the right place. So just before we start, please just turn off your phone or put it on Do Not Disturb, close your millions of browser tabs I know you have open, and get rid of any distractions so we can really dive into the content and focus on what I'm about to share with you. Plus just a little bit of housekeeping. If anything looks strange or you lose sound or if your browser freezes, just refresh your browser and this should fix the problem. Okay, so during this masterclass you will learn 3 of the biggest mistakes that I see so many graphic designers doing that stops them from earning consistent income in your business and winning high ticket or high paying clients. And I'm going to give you the exact 5 steps you need to create your own profitable and consistent 5 and 10K plus months. And this is the exact same framework I teach inside my paid program, the Build Your Graphic Design Business Bootcamp. So for everybody who stays until the end, I also have a special little couple of bonuses for you. You will get my free How to Quote Clients ebook showing you my quoting process. That again, a lot of graphic designers do wrong. And you'll also get my ebook teaching you how to write your value proposition for your website and your marketing. And if you don't know what that is, all the more reason to stay to the end. I'll send this out via email to everyone who stays right to the end, so make sure you do. If you don't receive these, you can just email me at info@sarahrosedesign.com.au and I will send them your way. Okay, let's get into it. So I want to introduce you to some friends of mine. So on the left, we've got John. On the right, we have Jess. John is in a place where he's stuck. He's afraid to put himself out there in his design business. He's in his retail job or is working for somebody else. He's not loving it. He's bored. He has a capped income. He has less time with family and friends because he's working his job and he just wants to do his design business on the side, which is a lot of work. He's got inconsistent income in his design business and he hustles to get that one client who is a low paying client. Often he gets pushed around by clients. He's not paid his worth and he's working too hard for too little, and as you can see clearly, he is tired and he's stressed. Or we have Jess. She has quit her retail job. She works from home or from co-working spaces when she feels. She earns consistent income and she's getting paid her worth in her design business. She easily secures high-paying clients to her high-paid design services or offers. She gains referrals to other amazing clients that love, adore, and respect her. She earns more money and more time to spend with family and friends, and now she's able to focus on passive income streams in her business on top. So I want to ask you a question. Would you rather be John on the left, maybe you're him right now, or would you rather be Jess on the right, who works on her own terms with amazing clients? She has more time and more money, so she's no longer trading her time for money at her job with a capped income. Okay, of course the answer is going to be sorry. Everybody is obviously going to say yes. It's a no-brainer. And I get it because I was actually in the exact same predicament as John on the left. It was not a fun time in my life. And the number one way I achieved consistent 5, 10, and even 30K months was by changing up my environment. I created really good habits and I stayed consistent with them. I hired business coaches to help me upgrade my mindset, particularly my money mindset, and I learned sales and marketing. But it wasn't just changing my environment and my mindset that had the biggest impact in my business. It was the system that I created for my graphic design business that helped me create these consistent 5 and 10K plus income months that mattered the most. Okay, let's get started with a super quick intro into who I am. You must be thinking, who the hell is this random Sarah chick, and why I'm teaching this webinar today. So, my name is Sarah. I leave random mugs around the house, which really annoys my partner. I'm recently a dog mum to a little Jack Russell puppy. Art was my favourite subject in school. I've always loved art and design. I've always been a creative person. Now I critique designs everywhere I go, from billboards in the car while driving, or to menu designs at cafes and restaurants. And I suffer from imposter syndrome, thinking nothing I ever do is good enough, or there's always things to be improved. You might be able to relate. I'm also into random things like star signs, personality types, Enneagram. I'm a bit of a psychology nerd. So that's a little bit about me and my life. And I'm going to now give you some proof of the kind of earnings that I'm making in my business. So this is a screenshot of my Gmail. And you can see I've got an email from my client Bob there, and it says, "Hi Sarah, apologies for the delay. The attached quote is approved. We would like to have your team start on this right away. Can you give us a timeline on completion?" And as you can see above where he's written that, hopefully you can see it, there's the screenshot of the attachments that I've sent my client. One of them is an estimate. And the next slide, I'm not photoshopping any of this. The next slide shows where I've just opened up that estimate that I attached to him. And you can see we've quoted him $14,666. And top right, there's a screenshot of my PayPal account where he's made some deposits. The first one is around $5,900. The second one is $3,000 again. So this is just sort of proof of the kind of money that we're charging our clients. And this is another screenshot of my Gmail, talking to client Juliana. She said, "Hi Sarah, it was good to finally get a chance to chat to you. I've looked at the packages and we've decided to go with the brand foundation package, which is $9,999. Let us know what to do from here." So a little bit about me and my life and my earnings that I'm making in my business there. Here we've got a testimonial from one of my design students, Brenda. You can see a screenshot of the message there. She said, "Sarah, good morning. Oh my God, I just received a PayPal invoice from my first international client 10 days into Feb, and I've made $6.4 thousand, and it's all legit thanks to you." That was super exciting. Amazing day for Brenda, who is in my paid program, the Build Your Graphic Design Business Bootcamp. Here is just some screenshots of my Instagram story on my personal account, which I've actually deleted now. But this is the sub penthouse I live in with my partner, as you can see. It's really cool. We've got a rooftop pool there. So yeah, that's just a little background into me, my life, what's happening. But basically, yeah, I used my learnings from my coaches, my business coaches, and creating a system that attracts amazing clients and allows me to charge 5 figures for my services and earn consistent income month after month in my business. And I help other graphic designers quit their retail jobs and grow and scale their business just like I have. But it wasn't always like this, guys. I've had 2 rock bottom moments while working for myself in the early stages of my business. The first time was when I had $2 in my bank account. I went to a petrol station, or a gas station if you call it that, and I couldn't put fuel in my car. My card declined, and I had to call my mum and ask her to transfer me money. It was just one of those devastating moments because I'd been working so hard in my business. I was getting clients, but they were all low paying, low ticket clients. And after I was done with one, I'd have to hustle to find the next. And it was just exhausting. And at this time, I was at a shared office space, which, I was so excited to be there. I could finally afford it. It was a cheap one, but it was a really cool one. It was $50 per week. Anyway, I ended up having to leave after that day when I just had no money in my account, and eventually I had to get a part-time job to pay my way. And, I just felt so much shame around all of this because, as I said, I'd been working so hard. The second rock bottom moment was when I had been paid by a client, but she eventually wanted a refund. And it was the last bit of money in my account that she wanted refunded to her. It wasn't fair that she wanted a refund, but I ended up refunding her anyway. She was stalking me on email, social media, everywhere, so I just thought I need to get rid of her. I ended up refunding her and surrendering, all my worry to God, or the universe, if you want to call it that. And I just couldn't believe that I was broke again. I was in this situation again. I remember being wrapped up in a blanket on my mum's balcony that night, just crying and just praying to God that he would help me fix this situation. I didn't want to be hustling and burning out and broke anymore. So I knew something had to change and that I needed help. I didn't need another freebie online or another YouTube tutorial. My big realization was that it just wasn't working, all of these things. Trust me, I've tried them all for a long time. Like I said, I ended up having to get this part-time job that I absolutely hated. It was in this crappy neighborhood. It was in a dirty house. The guy let his dog run around and pee everywhere. It was just not fun. It was the first part-time job that I could easily get, and I couldn't stand it. I ended up quitting, and I ended up not going back. So I don't know if any of you relate to this. I'm sure you do, and that's why you're here. And believe me when I say I was exactly where you are right now too, and I know exactly how it feels. And I know also that it all can be fixed. So, I had to change my environment if I wanted to get out of this rut that I was in. I was getting clients here and there, but never consistently, so I had to make a change. Sometimes these are the best times to make a change. We've got really nothing else to lose. So, and you bet your ass I wasn't going back to work for somebody else. So I decided now's the time. I need to go all in on my business. I need to make a change. So I hired my first business coach. She was a life coach, Emma. She helped me with some business, but mostly removing, limiting beliefs. She was helping me on my mindset. As I worked with Emma, she was a $3,000 investment. I could not afford that up front. I got on a payment plan and paid it off. And, I would love to say that this process of figuring out how to fix my business happened overnight, but it didn't. It took me around 3 years. But now, instead of making less than a rent payment per week, by 2018, I was making around $1,000, sometimes $1,500 to $2,000 a week. From what I had learned from my coach and the method that I created in my business. I was picking up clients and referrals. I remember I retained this ongoing PR agency, which was really cool. They gave me ongoing work each week, so it was quite secure. And then I ended up hiring Avni, my second business coach. She specialized in sales and marketing. Which is what I thought I needed to really help me grow. And let me tell you, she just helped me catapult my business. Working with her, I made my first $10,000 month. 1 month after working with her, I secured my first $3,000 client, which was the most I had ever charged. Completely the most I'd ever charged in my business. And it just happened so easily. I was nervous to go into the meeting with her, but she ended up begging me to send her an invoice and ask, when can we get started? It was amazing. And by this stage now, I was easily making 5, 8, and even 10K months in my business. But it all started when I had that meltdown on my mum's balcony, fed up with my effort and not seeing any reward. And I was working in that job I hated, and I was absolutely ready to give up. Then all these things happened. I moved into this new place with my bestie. My business was consistently earning for me. I never had to work, and I never have worked for anybody again. Clients say yes time and time again. I went to and worked around Bali, Europe, America, Belize, Mexico, all these different places. And not to toot my own horn or anything, but I was making more than my graphic designer friends. All from the skills that I learned from my coaches, and I was willing to invest in my business, invest in my growth and up level. And I see so many people who aren't willing to invest money, and so they just stayed stuck, like a lot of my graphic designer friends. So now in my business, I always get amazing clients. I'm always earning consistent income now, and I can pay all my bills, plus save, plus invest. I'm no longer dealing with crappy clients, not getting paid, refunds being requested, those terrible scope creep situations where people are changing the briefs. I don't deal with the inconsistent dry months that freelancers often deal with, and I dealt with at the start. All the hard things that make you end up hating your job. Now, before we get into what you should do in your design business, I want to cover off a couple of things that you shouldn't be doing. And if you're feeling stuck where you are, my guess is it's because you might currently be making one of these very common mistakes that I see a lot of graphic designers doing. So let's go through them quickly now to see if you're guilty of any of these so you can fix them for good and stop being held back and start moving forward in your business. Okay, mistake number 1. Now, this is a trap a lot of us fall into. Thinking if I charge less, I will get more clients, or thinking prospects will say yes to me because, wow, look at all this, value you offer, and look how good your designs are, and it's only this much. Like, of course the client's going to say yes, right? Wrong. And this is how it's not right. It's all about value perception or perceived value. So in the marketing world, perceived value is the customer's evaluation of the merits of a product or service and its ability to meet their needs and expectations, especially in comparison with its peers. So if you're charging $30 to $40 an hour and your competition charges more, the client's going to be, well, like, that other designer must be better, right? Unless you're happy working for $40 to $50 an hour, which is, let's say you work $40 per week, that's around $1,600 a week. It's not too bad, but it kind of is if you're working that many hours per week. You're trading your time for money. You're going to end up exhausted. You're working a lot for that kind of money. For me, it's just not worth it, and it wasn't sustainable. So if you're charging less, thinking that you will get more clients to say yes, this isn't a sustainable business setup. You'll end up being burnt out, you'll work your butt off for hardly any money, and if you break down how long a design job takes and you divide that many hours by whatever you charge your client, it's usually very depressing to learn what you're actually working for per hour, you know what I mean? So what is the fix? Well, it's mindset, number 1. So never believing you can charge over $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 and $10,000 for a brand identity. Now, maybe you're not in the business of designing brand identities, but whatever your niche is, if you think you can't charge top dollar, you never will. This is a mindset shift. So we often create our own limits or ceilings, income ceilings, and they keep us stuck or we struggle to break past them. That's where we need some mindset help. So you're not in the business of graphic design. You're in the business of helping your clients grow their business and earn more credibility and money. So this is a mindset shift in itself. So value perception. People are going to value a $300 bag over a $25 bag from Target. It's just how it works. So if you're charging $25, even $50 an hour for your services, people just won't value you that much. And I bet you're really good at what you do too, So you're automatically discounting your talent there to try and get clients. And it's not uncommon that people, or should I say your ideal client, say no to the cheapest option. So I know people with money, they often laugh at or say no to really cheap stuff. I've had that happen to me in the past. And I know for me, if I value something, I won't necessarily go for the cheapest option because I want that thing that I'm buying to be good because I value it and I'm willing to pay more for something that's better than something that won't last or that isn't as good as the standard that I have. So, mindset, and particularly money mindset, is something that's really important to learn for anyone who struggles to charge more than a certain amount. Or if you think, oh, what if this is too much? Or I don't think that client's going to pay for it. This is based on your own thinking. It's based on your own perception and your narrow, sort of looking through your own eyes based on your own mindset, okay? You're assuming that this client won't pay for that based on your own lacking or fearful or broke money mindset, okay? I can relate. I was here as well before I worked on my own money mindset, where I can now charge those figures that I was charging that I showed you at the beginning of this webinar, the $15,000 and the $10,000 amounts, okay? I would have never, ever in a lifetime been able to charge those kind of prices before I worked on my money mindset, okay? So, we need to work on shifting your perspective from a scarcity, lacking mindset to an abundant mindset, wide for growth and success, i.e. we need to work on your money mindset. All right, let's get through this. So, number 2, wasting time email quoting or custom quoting clients. So, I hear about graphic designers custom quoting a client each time they get an inquiry through. And I did this too. I mean, it's kind of what freelancers do, right? They quote for a job, and jobs are different each time based on what the client wants. There's 2 problems with this. Number 1, you're wasting your precious time quoting clients, and you're not getting paid for that time. And number 2, there's a big chance that the client can say no after the time and energy you've put into your custom quote or proposal to them. So, what do we need to fix this? Well, first of all, you're operating as a freelancer instead of a business owner. So, what does a freelancer do? They usually work for somebody, whether that be working for a boss in an agency or whether it be working for a client, and they charge an hourly rate. This not only limits how much you can make because there's only so many hours in a week or in a month, and if you want to make more money, you have to work longer hours. Sure, you can up your hourly rate, but it's still putting a cap on your income. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's bad to be a freelancer. I was doing it at the start of my business and it was fine, but I did burn out, and I burnt out multiple times, let me tell you. Clients would hassle me for their work. I was freelancing for this PR agency and I had deadlines and timelines to meet. So really, I worked on their timeline and their schedule and not on my own. And I was stressed. So yes, I was making money, which is all good, but I didn't take a break, and for many years. I would go on holidays and I would have my laptop at the pool. And while this is awesome, I can work from anywhere, I was tired, I was burnt out, and I was in desperate need of a break. And I would find myself custom quoting clients based on my hourly rate and spending time on quotes and proposals and umming and ahhing over what to charge them, only to hear nothing back, or the client would try and negotiate and change the scope or choose someone else over me. Or the client would say yes to the small number that I quoted them based on, how I was feeling that day and where my mindset was at. Sometimes I would severely underquote clients, and if they said yes to the quote, I'd kick myself every time, asking why I undercharged again. Maybe you can relate. Which brings me to my next point about freelancing. You're hustling to win clients and you aren't getting paid unless you're working. And that for me kind of sucks. So here's a freelancer mindset versus a business owner. So the freelancer says, we'll design anything for money, versus a business owner who says, this is what I do and this is the price. So how do we fix this? Well, we niche down. I know this is a very regularly spoken about topic, so regular that we often skim across it and we think, yeah, I know, niching, yada yada, I don't have to do that. But we do. Picking a niche is really true. So even if you like doing all of the things and you tell yourself you like the variety, no, you don't like doing everything and charging low or freelancer hourly rates to do any old project any old person wants from you. You know, it's not sustainable. Eventually, over time, you're going to end up burnt out, without a break, resentful, and you're going to be like, oh my God, like I don't even specialize in anything, okay? So by not niching down, you're basically saying, I'm a freelancer, will design for money. When you niche down, you become an expert in that niche and you transition to, I'm a business owner, this is the price. By niching down, not only are we positioning ourselves as an expert in that niche, because that's what we specialize in, we get to practice that art over and over again, making us better and better, therefore allowing us eventually to charge more for our specialty. By niching down, we're also able to get to know our ideal clients heaps better. So their needs, their wants, their desires, their struggles, and we can easily create not only good magnetic marketing messaging that speaks to their struggles and needs and draws them in and gets them going, oh, this designer knows me and what I want. We can also create customized offers or service packages for our ideal clients that solve their needs. So this is great news. This can help us avoid the trap and loop of custom quoting potential clients on different random jobs because we've created packages now, set packages, and either hearing crickets from potential clients or hearing no's from them because let's say they found somebody, a cheaper designer who can do exactly what you do. And let's be honest, if you haven't niched down, you're not standing out from the crowd with your broad-ranged portfolio. You're spreading yourself thin, which is not cool unless you want to be charging low freelancer hours and hourly rates for any old job. And, you're going to end up competing with every other designer on the block if this is what you're doing. So what you're doing by niching down is elevating yourself above all the other generic freelance graphic designers to a specialist in your field or in your niche who solves a particular pain point for your ideal clients. Therefore, you're going to be the chosen designer over the generic designer. You're reducing the potential no's from clients to solid yeses because you've chosen a niche and you solve a particular problem for a particular client and you have a set in stone solution or package for that client. So if you don't niche down, your messaging is going to be watered down. You're trying to speak to everyone and therefore going to speak to no one in particular. And you're going to be competing with other designers who do all of the things, which means you will be competing on price. So a client can easily say to you, well, this other designer does this thing cheaper, and you're going to have no leg to stand on. You're going to have to lower your price to match that other designer if you want to win the client, or you're going to have to say no to them. But if you niche down, you're an expert and you specialize in that niche, which means you're one up, you've got an advantage above the other designer. It means you can charge more for your expertise, okay? So you'll also have a specialized portfolio that proves, it's proof that you're the expert and the go-to designer in your niche. You'll have a way higher chance of being chosen over the generic designer. All right, mistake number 3. Graphic designers are good at design but terrible at business and sales. I'm sorry, but not sorry. I said it. So I see heaps of designers struggling because they've quoted a client, but the client either ghosted them or they said no. And the thing that keeps graphic designers stuck or not being able to quit their job and go out on their own, or they go out on their own and they have to either get a part-time job or go back to working for somebody else, is because we are great at what we do, design, but not so great at marketing and especially sales. And no, going back and forth, negotiating with clients on the job and how much they're willing to pay is not a good sales tactic that we want to get into, okay? So that's a freelancer mindset. If you're a business owner, you need to learn about sales psychology and how to sell. And I promise you, it can be fun. It doesn't have to be pushy or icky. There is a framework that has to be followed when you're talking to a potential client about your services, but it's essentially a conversation, okay? So this is where we're getting into business learning, which is my favorite thing to talk about. So you already know design. Now we need to know business and how to operate to make it in our business as a graphic designer. So there's psychology around sales and a framework you should follow when pitching or when you're in a client meeting or on a call in order to get your client to feel heard, know the value of your service, and ultimately hear a yes from them to working with you. So designers spend so much time on their website, their logo, their branding, their Instagram feed. And sure, you can do that as a freelancer, but good luck with it. It never worked out well for me. Our branding and marketing is just the bonus, sort of like the cherry on the cake, you know. Mindset and sales is the foundation of what we need to make it long-term in our business. So like I said, a lot of designers take heaps of time to create their branding and trying to market themselves, but sales is even more necessary if you want to make more money or good money with clients, which you do want. You know, you want to provide for yourself, your family if you have one. You want to create a good life for yourself. It's a basic human right. You want to pay your bills without worry or stress, and you want to exit the struggling roller coaster of the freelancer life that is charging low prices. And I'm going to teach you how to do it. So sales is often the missing piece to graphic designers not being able to secure or make high ticket clients. So it's not needing to win the Instagram algorithm. It's not upgrading your website portfolio for the millionth time. It's not focusing on which platform to create your website on. All of those things that actually procrastinate graphic designers from growing, winning clients, and making more money in their business. So if you want to earn more, you need to learn sales. So there's a framework around it, like I said. Business and sales is a skill that is learned. It's not acquired. You're not born with it. A lot of designers don't know that they need some sales skills, and frankly, a lot of designers are scared and not willing to learn it because of their low vibrational mindset or their fearful, lacking mindset that tells them, you know, no, I'm not a business owner. I'm not good at sales. No, I can't do that. You know, this is all based on fear. We need to get you into a growth mindset because sales is not scary. It's just a conversation, structured. It has a particular framework that we need to follow, and my sales technique wins me 90% of my clients that I talk to. So I see a lot of designers trying to copy other designers, you know, their websites, their funnels, joining their email lists if they have one, trying to see their pricing and their packages. But what you don't realize is that they have sales and marketing skills behind them when dealing with clients, and they're getting more yeses than nos. So you're wondering why you copy another designer's niche or pricing or packages, and don't get more clients. You're thinking, what's going on here? Why aren't they choosing me? Well, sales is what we need to learn for ourselves in order to confidently pitch and speak to clients in order to secure high ticket or paying clients. So don't copy other designers, their pricing, their niches. So this is the iceberg diagram. The problem is with this, we look at habits in extreme isolation and we don't know the broader context. So 10% is what you see. So you look at other designers' niche, websites, pricing, but the 90% below is what you don't see. They've got sales skills behind them. They know how to market themselves. They know how to confidently speak to clients and win them. So they are the 3 mistakes that I see most designers suffering from and doing. So please don't do them. They were, number 1 was thinking if I charge less, I'll get more yeses from clients. Number 2, custom quoting all these different jobs. Number 3, not niching down. Number 3, not knowing sales. or not knowing how to get over those common client objections that we hear, such as, oh, I have to go and speak to my partner, or, oh, sorry, that's not in with it's not within my budget, that's too much, or, oh, I'll go and think about it. Sales teaches us how to guide clients through these excuses, which essentially means, no, I'm not going to work with you most of the time. It teaches us how to ask specific questions and guide them through getting over their fear to working with us, talking to them confidently and getting them to feel heard and like we're the designer for them. So this is everything that sales teaches us to do. So I hope this is making sense, guys. I hope you're still with me. Let's continue through the webinar. So this is Miss Lee after following my strategies and my system. She said, Sarah, I just secured a new client and he said yes to going on an ongoing retainer with me, just like you suggested. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He's paying me $3,600 per month and a month in advance. I couldn't have done this without your help. So, are you ready to start making money easily month after month in your business? Are you ready to get off the constant hustle train, trying to win over a low-paying client, only to have to do it all over again the next week? Are you ready to learn how to work smarter, not harder, and grow your business at the same time? Are you ready to learn the step-by-step formula to create more time and money in your business? Let me know if you're ready. Scream a yes. Get excited. I'm going to teach you 5 steps that you need to win high-ticket clients and earn consistent 4 and 5 figures income in your business month after month. So here is the 4-step framework you need in your business. It's the same framework that I use in my own graphic design business. So number 1 is mindset geared for wealth and success. Number 2 is a simple and proven plan to scale. Number 3, you need a sexy and seamless process. And number 4, you need to learn easy, non-sleazy sales. All right, let's go through number 1, mindset geared for wealth and success. So you need a positive mindset geared for success. You can't build a positive business with a negative mindset. Money mindset. You can't earn good money or charge high ticket prices if you have a poor or lacking money mindset. It's just not possible. And I've seen graphic design friends who are amazing designers and they've been designing for almost 20 years and they're still charging low prices and they can't make it in their business. This is because they have a poor money mindset. So, your services need to be priced for profit. We aren't charity cases, guys. If you're serious about making money in your business and having it be your sole reliable income, or you want to make it bigger in business and reach that next level, we need to start valuing our time and charging accordingly for it to support yourself and your family if you have one. So this is what I teach, all about creating a positive mindset geared for wealth and success. This is what I did, and I promise it's not woo-woo, it's actually science. You can change and rewire your brain. If you look into neuroplasticity, our brains are plastic, so if you've been brought up with, low vibrating money beliefs, like, maybe your parents said, oh, money doesn't grow on trees, you need to work super hard to earn your money. Like, all of these kinds of beliefs are stored into our brains when we're young, from our parents, from our friends, from our teachers, but we can actually rewire and create new beliefs. So this is what I teach. When your mind is wired for growth and success and you get into that growth mindset, you remove your own mind's limitations and limits that you put on yourself, and it's much easier to allow success to show up. It's much easier to charge clients high prices without guilt and with confidence. It's much easier to grow your design business when you work on your mindset. So this stuff, it just works. So we designers, we seem to believe that there's a money earning cap, or we place a cap on our yearly earnings. We create our own limits and we believe there's limited money out there. We believe, I can't make consistent $10,000 months. Like, you can. We need to change your mindset, okay? So all this stuff, they're just beliefs. They're not true. There's enough money and clients to go around for everyone. There's enough. There's, nothing. Money is not limited. It is limitless. There's no cap on how much you can earn. There's no limit to money in the world. It is going around. It's just being swapped for services, or products. It's just an exchange. It's just a piece of paper. We need to relearn what money is and remove our negative beliefs about it, okay? So we need to rewire our lacking or scarcity or fearful mindsets to believe these new beliefs, because it's the truth. You guys saw how much I charge my clients at the beginning of this webinar. Like, I am no one special. I didn't come from money. No one in my family works for themselves. So I learned this stuff. I invested in myself and I did the things that I needed to grow. And I want to teach you the same. So, as I said, we need to work on our mindsets, get you out of the broke, fear, limited money mindset and into a positive mindset geared for wealth and success. Oh, I've missed out on all these slides. Sorry, guys. This is neuroplasticity. It talks about how we can rewire our brain. We can create new beliefs. Neuroplasticity simply means the ability of neural networks in the brain to change through growth and reorganization, relearning new beliefs and habits. We can change our brains. So, number 2 in my proven plan to scale. This is a simple and proven plan to scale. So, we need to pick a niche. Now, I know this is scary, but like I said before, if you think you like doing all of the things, you're wrong. Over time, you'll end up burnt out. It's not sustainable, and you're thinking like a freelancer who does all of the things. Freelancers charge by the hour, and they quickly reach burnout. Well, I did. My time was capped, so was my income. I didn't take a break, otherwise I wouldn't get paid, so it was very stressful. So, I could only do so many logos and flyers and business cards in one day, and we want to get out of this sort of mindset. So what we want to do is pick a niche. Then we want to position and package yourself up, so position yourself to appeal to your new niche and your ideal clients through our branding, our marketing and our messaging, and create our offers that have clients lining up to work with us, asking us when we can get started and asking us to invoice them. And this can enable you to be booked out in advance because you are the go-to expert in your niche. So this does happen, okay, because I've done it myself. I'm proof. Also, Ange, another student designer, she said before Sarah's help, I always struggled to get clients to say yes to working with me. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. Now I know, and I get clients asking me to invoice them and when we can get started. It's blown my mind. I just secured my first $3,000 client. Deposit has been paid. Okay, so the third process we need is a sexy and seamless process. So we want to position yourself as the boss. So your process is what will be the difference between a client referring you or not. So you think you sell graphic design services, what you actually sell is a communication process. So design is all about communicating, right? Through logo, color, everything like that. So we need to create a process that is both enjoyable and exciting and professional for our clients. So this includes the onboarding process. We want to onboard our clients in a fun way that gets them excited, and it's also professional, gets everything we need for the project to work and happen seamlessly. We want the handover to happen in an easy, quick and seamless way, in a professional way that gives us a high chance of our clients positively reviewing us, which helps with marketing and gaining trust and gaining more other amazing clients. We also want a thorough briefing process. There's a way to do this. there's a way to go through your briefing process with your clients to completely reduce any scope creep or clients changing the brief, which is just the worst thing ever. And you should actually charge more money if the client wants to change the brief. Anyway, I go through all of these processes. This is what you need in order to gain happy clients and more referrals. So Miss Lee, again, she said, Sarah, I just secured a new client. He said yes to the ongoing retainer that you suggested. Thank you, thank you. He's paying me $3,600 every month and he's paid her a month in advance. I couldn't have done this without your help. And the fourth thing we need is a easy, non-sleazy sales process. So to win high ticket clients with ease, we need a sculpted script that's tested for success. So my favorite topic along with mindset is sales. All the rest is a framework and processes and systems we need to put in place in our business. So this stuff, sales, is business and something we need to practice, something that will take us to that next level in our business. As I've said, us designers are great at making stuff look good, but we're not so great at business and definitely not so great at sales. We need to be taught sales. It's a learned skill. We're not born with it. There's a structure and framework to sales and winning clients on our sales calls or in meetings. 90% of the time, I have clients begging to get started right now and asking, what are the next steps to get started working with me? It's like magic, you know. When I learned this, through my business coach who specialized in sales and marketing. Sales is what catapulted my business to the next level, and it allows me to charge 4 and 5 figures for my services. So again, Brenda, she sent me this message. Sarah, good morning. Oh my God, I just received a PayPal invoice from my first international client. 10 days into Feb and I've made $6.4 thousand. It's all thanks to Legit You. Super exciting. So this is Brenda. After she learned my sales framework, she won this client. So the thing is, if you try and jump on a call or a sales call with a client yourself with no structure, no sales knowledge or framework, there's a high chance you'll lose that client. You know, I've done it. We've all done it. You can't just wing it. You need a framework. So this is what's allowed me to earn more money, have more time to chill in my business because I get those high ticket clients that pay for my expenses for months in advance. So no longer working for the hour as a freelancer, okay? We're niching down, we're an expert, and we're charging top dollar. So this is what I learned with my second business coach, Avni, like I said. She taught me sales and marketing. She was an $8,000 investment, and honestly, without her, I'd still be stuck charging low prices, designing all of the things, having a crappy low money mindset, afraid to charge good prices, not knowing how to confidently speak to clients. So she helped me get to that next level in my business. I had to pay her off, and now that investment, I've made that back, and so many times more. So do you want to do the same? Do you want to make more money and get high ticket clients? If you do, it's not going to happen on your own, or it's going to be very hard to try and do it on your own. The designers I teach grow and scale their business because they implement a specific step-by-step system and framework. So again, the 3 mistakes to avoid are charging less out of fear and thinking you'll get more clients. Number 2, wasting time email quoting, custom quoting all these different jobs. And number 3, not knowing sales. So my step-by-step system is not just a bunch of theory. It's all been tested and proven to work by myself as well as other designers that I've taught. So if you take away one thing from today's webinar, I want you to know that you can earn $5,000 months, $10,000 months and beyond in your business, and you can win high paying clients without working harder or longer and giving up all of your time and energy in your business. You absolutely can do it. If anybody can do it, you know, I can. So if I can, you can. So I've developed a simple but powerful step-by-step method that makes it easy to earn more and hustle less, and I've outlined that system for you today. So the big question is, how can you apply this step-by-step method or framework to your own business and tap into the power of consistent, reliable revenue in your business? You have two choices. You can be like John, you can stay stuck, do nothing and not know where or how to grow your business. Or you can be like Jess, get the help, apply the steps, and earn consistent 4 and 5 figure months each month in your business. How you do that is what I'm going to show you today in this webinar. So, you ready to know exactly how to make this happen? I hope you are. The doors are now open, so you can create consistent $5,000 and $10,000 months in your business and even more in just 6 weeks. So my program is going to help you get your first high ticket client in a matter of a few weeks if you do the work and follow my strategies and proven step-by-step method, the one that I've used in my own business and the one that helps me grow to consistent $5,000 and $10,000 and even more months each month in my business. So I want to give you a backstage pass to what you'll learn each week in my proven program. So chapter number 1 is money mindset. My favorite thing to talk about. We're going to show you and teach you how to up-level your money mindset so you can easily start charging and earning more in your business without the guilt, without the doubt, without the worries, all that stuff be gone. We're going to learn how to break through your income ceiling that you've placed on yourself. We're going to up-level your mindset with simple and proven powerful exercises that will literally rewire your brain and your mindset, particularly your money mindset, that will be easier to attract better clients and more money to you. So some of these things I practice every day, but once you get into the habit and you start to create new beliefs and believe higher thoughts and believe in yourself that you can charge more, it just becomes easier. It becomes habit, and the results end up coming quicker and quicker. I know this can all sound a little bit woo-woo, but it's not. All the wealthy people, had to work on their mindsets. I promise you, if you look into them, you'll see what kind of mindset they have in order for them to win. So you can't miss this step. It's the most important, crucial one. It sets the foundation if you want to earn 6 figures and beyond in your business, and you absolutely can. It just all comes down to your mindset. So this is super exciting for me to talk about and teach as part of my program. So chapter 2 is where branding and marketing yourself. So I'm going to teach you why you should niche down. You kind of already know why, but how you can niche down so you can become an expert and a specialist in your niche and you can charge the big bucks in your business. Then I'm going to help you create your magnetic messaging, all of your different touch points, your website, social media, blah, 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 that positions yourself as the expert in your field. It's going to speak directly to your ideal clients and appeal to them and get them interested and thinking, oh my gosh, this designer knows me, my needs, I need to speak to them. It's going to build trust and credibility, okay? And then I'm going to give you your website and social media marketing prompts that will get you noticed. Like I said, draw in your ideal clients, and it's going to prompt prospects to book in an inquiry with you. So that's the branding, positioning, and marketing chapter. Then after we've niched down, we're going to create your irresistible offers that solve your ideal clients' pain points and problems. So in order to create good offers, we need to learn pricing psychology. Of course, we're going to niche down and we know our clients' pains problems, so we can create a customized solution for them. That is your design service or custom offers. But then we're going to learn pricing psychology, and this actually encourages your clients to want to choose your highest paid offer. So there's a certain way to strategically set up your offers, how many, find your sweet spot pricing. So we're going to learn how to price and package yourself up in this chapter, and I'm going to teach you how you can book out months in advance using simple pricing and packaging methods, as well as creating some subtle urgency tactics so that clients get booked in and secured with you. That's all that's included in chapter 3. Chapter 4 is our systems and procedures. So you're going to learn my own quoting clients process. So we're going to ensure that you're charging your worth, we're covering your time and your expenses. You're going to learn my client onboarding systems. I'm going to give you my whole process for that. You're going to get my briefing process, which is one of the most crucial parts of your client experience is the briefing process. Okay, we need to include them. We need to eliminate scope briefs and clients changing briefs, which is just the worst and essentially is a new project if they do that. But anyway, we're going to get a really tight briefing and design process. You're going to get my step-by-step strategies. That creates a really seamless client experience for our customers that makes them happy. It makes them trust us. You're not going to get constant emails and calls from clients saying, hey, is this done? Like, when can I expect this? No, you've got a solid process and system in place. Create a really good boundaries with your clients so they know where they stand, they know what's happening, and everyone's all good. There's no rushed jobs or anything like that that creates a lot of stress and resistance in our business. And yeah, my systems and processes and procedures just eliminate bad clients, delayed or unpaid projects once and for all if you grab my framework that I use in my own design business. That creates really happy clients, and clients refer me to other amazing clients, and you just set up your business to sort of, it's set up in this sort of circle that you just keep getting new awesome clients that pay you. Where was that chapter? Yep, that was chapter 4. So yeah, no more clients leaving halfway through jobs, no more unpaid invoices, just clients who respect, trust, and adore you when you follow my proven client experience systems and processes. So what you get in the program is you get 30 modules, you get workbooks to go through, you get video trainings from me as well as read-along PDFs, and you get my exact system and processes and all of the templates that I use in my business. So they will be white labeled for you to apply your own branding. So you'll get my design brief that's been just edited over the years to perfection. So I never miss a client brief. You can always nail a client brief with this brief. You get my welcome packs, media kit templates, client terms and conditions, all of the things that you need to look really professional in your business. And so clients respect you, trust you, and that you just cover your ass, basically. So you get all of those templates for free. Plus, I teach you pricing psychology, which is super important when you're packaging yourself up and creating your offers for your clients. You get my briefing process, my quoting clients, and my design process. So the exact system and process that creates happy clients and gets you more referrals to other awesome clients. I'll teach you how to deal with urgent jobs, scope creep, job time frames, altering them. I teach you how to create good client boundaries, so you don't feel mean or anything in your business when sort of clients ask you weird things or whatever. I'll teach you how to be really professional, and it'll just demand respect from your clients. I'll teach you all of this. Plus, you get lifetime access to the course, so you can join, and should you wish to start it later, that's fine. You get lifetime access forever. You also get access to any updates, any new things adding to the course. You get access to it forever. Plus, you get a bonus free community where you can share your ideas and support other designers. You also get hands-on support and mentorship with me. I want to help you grow. I want to keep you accountable throughout this journey and see you in your first high-paying client and earning consistent income in your business. And I'm throwing in a bonus for you. This is a free automated marketing funnel to help you start and grow an email list. So they say it takes around clients 5 to 7 times to get in front of a business and before they make a purchase from them. So I've heard that number is actually up in the 20s as well. So somebody might see an ad and they'll click on the ad, go to the website, look at the products, but you'll sort of click off, and it takes around 5 to 7, sometimes more now, times to see that ad or that brand or that company before we buy from them. So what we want to do is warm our clients up at each touch point that they're aware of us. The best way to do this is to create what's called a funnel. So we're getting into marketing terms now. So we want to create some free assets and automated email sequences that warm our clients up, all on autopilot, to eventually get them hot and ready to buy from us. So this is going to place you at a higher advantage than other designers who don't know any marketing, who don't know or have an email list, okay? I'm going to teach you how to do all of this. I'm going to throw in this freebie today, teaching you how to warm up your potential clients up to that sale. I'm also throwing in a bonus chapter, a marketing play-by-play and Instagram bio marketing training guide. So I'm going to teach you how to write captivating hooks and headlines for your website and Instagram bio that draws in and appeals to your ideal clients and gets you standing out amongst other generic graphic designers who, mind you, just write. I go to their website, I go to their Instagram bios, and the copy, like the marketing messaging, is just off. It's wrong. I'm going to teach you how to do it right and get your marketing copy really good and appealing to your ideal clients. And I'm throwing in this fast action bonus. So if you buy or want to enter my program in the next 15 minutes only, I'm throwing in my sales course, which is completely free in the next 15 minutes only. So you're going to get my personalized sales script that I use to talk to my clients, and it wins me 90% of my high-paying projects and clients. So it includes sales psychology, my word-for-word customized and tested and proven sales script, and also a video walkthrough from me teaching you how to use this script. Now, please don't get scared about sales or scripts. You know, you can customize it to your own tone of voice and you can sort of edit it. You just need to follow the framework that I'm going to teach you. This is the same script that I use to sell my $3,000, $5,000, and $10,000 design packages. It works. Clients say yes. Clients say, when can we get started? When can I pay you? It's like magic. I'm giving you this for free in the next 15 minutes if you want to enter my program. I cannot even rave about this. Oh, guys, like, sales is so essential, and you know, it sounds scary, but it's just a conversation, a strategic one. It helps you get your clients over their common objections, like, oh, I can't afford this, or I need to talk to my partner, or, you know, I'm not ready yet. Like, all of these things most of the time mean no. Sales is going to teach you how to guide your clients to get over those common objections, and it's going to just make your clients feel heard, get them really excited to work with you and feel like, you know, you're the designer for them. That's what sales is all about. It's not pushy, it's not icky, I promise you. Like, I hate that kind of stuff. Authenticity is one of my main values, and this script, I tell you what, it's not pushy at all. It's really awesome. And before I had this, I would get on calls with clients, and you know, there would be awkward moments. The clients would dictate the whole conversation. They would lead the conversation. Sales teaches you how to lead the conversation in a really easy, nice, and natural way. So I'm throwing that in for free for 15 minutes only. So you get lifetime access for the entire system. It's valued at over $20,000. It includes my 9 years of experience. It includes my paid for 2 business coaches. Everything that I've learned is in this system that's helped me grow to consistent 5, 10, and beyond months in my business. And I'm throwing it all in this program for you to do the same for 15 minutes as well. You get that free sales course, which is a whole course on its own. So you get lifetime access for the entire system, valued at over $20,000. You get my one-on-one support to help you grow. As I said, in the next 15 minutes, you get the sales course completely free. You have lifetime access to this whole course, and you can start and finish whenever you want. The course is video trainings, workbooks, all of my white label templates, my systems and processes that I use in my own business. I throw in those marketing bonuses as well to help you write your website and social media copy, as well as building email lists, all of this, you can get started right now for just $199 US dollars plus 3 monthly payments of the same amount. So the checkout button is below this video somewhere, and for 15 minutes only, you can jump in and get that sales course for free. Once that is up, you can only go into buying the course without the sales course included. So it's your time. Are you ready to finally earn consistent 4 and 5 figure months in your design business? If you are ready, this offer and the bonuses all included are only available for the next 72 hours, and that sales course is only available for the next 15 minutes. It's time to jump in with both feet and join me. It's so worth it, guys. I'm here to support you all the way. The sales chapter especially is a whole course on its own. Like I said, it gives you the exact step-by-step breakdown on how to set up your client calls and how to win more clients and secure high-ticket packages. That I will be teaching you how to set up in the course too, how to price yourself, etc. So you can select your plan. You can do the 4 monthly payments of $199 US dollars, or you can get the best value single payment for $697 US dollars today, which works out a little bit cheaper. It's your choice which plan you select. So this is the final step. You can pay securely via credit card or PayPal. You get taken to a page that looks sort of like this, where you can select either the single payment of $697, which works out a little cheaper, or the payment plan of $199 US dollar payments monthly. So let me know if you have any questions at all. You can email me at info@sarahrosedesign.com.au. You can hit me up on Instagram. My handle is Sarah with a H _Rose_ with any of your questions. But if you want that sales bonus, that free sales course, that's available for the next 15 minutes. So if you try out the whole course, if you do all of the work and show the proof that you've put in the effort and you still feel that we haven't delivered, just email us and we'll fully refund you within the 14 days. So it's risk-free, essentially. So the 15-minute fast action bonus, the sales bonus, most important thing to get you winning your 4 and 5 figure paying clients. That timer starts now. Again, as a recap, you get the full course, which covers up-leveling your mindset, particularly your money mindset, so you can break free from undercharging. You get the brand and market yourself chapter, so you'll learn how to niche down, how to pick a niche, brand and position yourself, and your marketing messaging to create trust and credibility with your ideal clients. We'll set up your site to book clients on autopilot. Chapter 3 is the pricing and packaging yourself up. So pricing, creating your sweet spot pricing, creating your offers, clients beg to buy from you, booking yourself at months in advance in your business using non-pushy urgency tactics. Chapter 4 covers my systems and procedures when quoting clients, onboarding them. You get my design process, my briefing process, basically giving your clients a 5-star service that impresses them so much that they can't help refer you to others. It'll also eliminate bad red flag clients that you just do not have to deal with anymore by following my system and procedure. Plus you get all of my templates that I use in my own business. Plus you get video training and PDF read-through workbooks. You get hands-on support from me should you need it anytime throughout the course. You get lifetime access to the course, so you have it forever. Start whenever you want. And you get those bonuses, so my automated marketing funnel bonus to help you build and grow your email list and warm clients up through your website completely on autopilot. And 15 minutes only, you get the free sales course. So as you can see, we've got awesome testimonials from our clients who are making awesome money, winning $1,000, $3,000 plus clients. All the proof is there in the pudding. So the 15-minute is counting down now for that free sales course. If you want to win more clients, create consistent 5 and 10K months in your business in just 10 weeks, join us now. And I absolutely cannot wait to see you in there.